Let's talk about waddling around and making an instant decision. If you notice yourself walking around, wondering and waddling and going too much back and forward, it's time to make an instant decision. It's time to snap yourself out of that state where you're not really sure, where you just maybe this, maybe that, maybe the other. If you want your life to move forward, if you want to progress with whatever it is that you're doing, it's time to make some firm and instant decisions. Waddling around and wallowing around and dabbling around, all of that is completely useless. Because usually it doesn't bring you any closer to your goal. And if it at all even does, it does so too slowly, it's too much sacrifice, and you're slowing down too much. It's important to have a lot of momentum behind you. It's important that you don't get distracted, caught off guard, and taken off track and lose that momentum. Because that momentum is a huge driving force, and if you lose it, it's going to slow down your progress massively. So what you need to make sure is that when you start to waddle, when you start to dabble, when you start to get distracted by things, when you start to think, oh, should I do this, that, or the other, and you start weighing up the options too much instead of going with your gut and your intuition, you need to take yourself out of that waddle dabble state and put yourself in a state where you make an instant decision. The power of it is that you save a lot of time, and the true power of it is that you stop feeling this negative state where you're very unsure of yourself and where you're going. Because ultimately that impacts your mind in a very negative way. When you're unsure about yourself and your decision and your capability to make a decision and to move on it, that's really dangerous territory. That's bad for your personal psychology, and it's gonna bring you down, it's gonna slow you down, and you don't want to be thinking like that whatsoever. So again, whenever you see yourself getting off track, thinking too much, dabbling too much, weighing things up and looking at all the options so much, look back into yourself within and make a decision. Just go with whatever seems right at that moment. Go with whatever your gut is telling you. Because even if that's wrong, it's easier and faster to correct your decision, usually, than it is to dabble around and lose all that time. Because imagine how valuable your time could be if you really just kept moving, kept building value, kept moving forward on your dreams, and forgot about all the little side distractions and all the things that don't really matter. You could accomplish things that take decades for most people in simply a year or even less. Now that's only if you make fast and firm decisions and you don't let yourself dabble and get caught off track. That's if you never spend a whole day just wasting away. That's if you're always moving. That's if you stay consistent. That's if you commit and move with it and don't stop no matter what. And that's really what's required of you if you want to make your dreams come true, if you want to reach your ultimate goals. If you want to make visions come to life, and if you want to really add massive value to the people around you, change your life and make your life what you want it to be, make other people's lives what they want it to be, and help everybody move forward, contribute massively to everybody around you, and really become who you want to be as well. Because I'm sure you don't want to be that person that dabbles. I'm sure you don't want to be that indecisive, weak human being that just has no idea where they're going. You want to be the person that is on point. Surely, you want to move fast, you want to move firm, you want to move instantly, and you don't want to dabble on anything.